Good morning. It did not auto switch like it was supposed to. Okay. Good morning. Welcome to JB's Crochet. I'm Amber and it's Monday. And I'm cold. Cold, I tell you. Cold. Let's see if I can turn this on. Stop messing with that. There we go. Oh, good morning, Lisa and BB. Grammy Rita, Kendall, good morning. Marianne. Anybody else I missed? Tammy's. Okay. I am itching to make this, but I'm trying to tell myself, do not start it until you finish your poncho. Or serape. I just feel weird calling it serape. I don't know why. Ugh. Miss G, good morning. Hugs, Melissa. Miss Mila's being lazy again? I mean, I need to send her a box of treats. Maybe that'll entice her to work a little harder. My weekend was pretty dang spectacular, Tammy's. I went down and saw my cousin and my aunt and uncle, and went to the baby shower this weekend. That Moses basket was well received. She loved it, and everybody else loved it. My uncle, I guess, couldn't get enough of it. About made him tear up. I guess. Yeah, it was good. And then on the way home, y'all, I became an impromptu storm chaser. Yeah, I don't know. Serape I don't know. Serape to me, Marianne, just doesn't sound like a thing. You know, like my brain thinks poncho because poncho is, I don't know, it's a name of a piece of clothing, and I know that's what serape is too, but I think it's because it's a different language, and so because it means something else, I don't know. It just doesn't. Yeah, no, and basket is just to be fun. Because it's a bag and a basket all in one. It's like Jaxie's Blonchos. So yeah, I became an impromptu storm chaser this weekend on Saturday night, Saturday afternoon. On the way home, we had severe thunderstorm warnings for both areas we were about at the baby shower and back where my mom lives, and back here at my house. So, but on the way back, it was sunny, clear blue skies, a little bit of clouds here and there. You could see the storms building to the north of us, a long ways away, hours away from us. We got about an hour from my mom's house, and you could definitely tell it's starting to get different. You got to go to your niece's wedding. It was beautiful. That's awesome, Tammy's. But anyway, we drove through some pretty nasty stuff, like tornado warning type stuff had already passed us, thankfully, but there was like hail apparently and winds. We somehow skirted right between the nasty stuff. Just really heavy downpour. But y'all, I know a lot of people aren't a fan of Reed Timmer, the storm chaser, because of his yelling and things. But y'all, I drove past a TV celebrity on Saturday. I am still in high heaven from that. Oh my gosh, that made my whole weekend. Well, it put the cherry on top is what, because the baby shower was amazing. I had fun at that. Giving all the advice I could to my cousin, and yeah, and then getting to see the Dominator, y'all, like they just beaming from that. That was so cool. I got to see Reed Timmer's Dominator this weekend, and I got caught in his live feed, y'all. I went through and found the split second that you see my car go past him, because I was probably doing 50 when I went past him. Well, no, because I had to slow down around him because he had a flatbed truck pulling in behind his Dominator, so I had to slow down to go around it, and they weren't that far off the road, so I had to go around these storm chasers. So I'm trying to find this picture. It was crazy. If y'all are part of Discord, y'all saw the stuff we went into. Like, this is the storm I drove into. But by the time I got to it, a lot of this like weird cloud crazy stuff was more to the east of me. So like I said, I just hairpinned it. Went right past the nasty stuff. But yeah, I was basically, I called myself a storm chaser because I was literally chasing the storm back to my mom's house, like, so to speak. Like, I wasn't like going after it, but like I was going into it because it's the safest way to get back to my house, or my mom's house. Because if I had gone any further east or west of the highway that I took, which was into it, I would have hit nastier weather. So my husband threaded me home, watching me on the Google Maps. He threaded me home, and God, through my husband, threaded me home and kept us safe on the right road. So that was nice. Look, we even got behind some storm chasers. It was so cool. I mean, it was scary cool. Good morning, Jessica. Let's see. I want to show you the picture of, not the screenshots. Dominator. My mom took a video of this and took a screenshot of her video, but we went past the Dominator. So it's a bit of a fuzzy picture because, we're driving. We're not stopping. We're enjoying the scenery as we're driving, not stopping to enjoy the scenery. So that was cool. And then let's see the screenshot of me on his video feed. You can see me. That's me driving past him. So you can tell there's a little tiny window from the edge of the Dominator to the edge of their screen. Yeah, look at my silly self driving into that. Yeah, but I made it safely, so yeah. Oh, what is going on with the packages? My goodness, Kendall. I can't remember, are you in a hotel or something? It's so weird how they keep disappearing like that. Anyway, I finished this yesterday. This was bag skit number 2. I guess serape to me feels weird because it's not a word that's commonly used, and so it feels weird to me. So the more I use it, the more maybe it'll become less weird. I still need to figure out how to make this a little more seamless. I thought I did it, but when you do the spiral, like, I don't know. I need to put a little bit of glue right here because when I went to crank down on the knot, I accidentally broke the Colorama Halo strand. So But you've had a few that have been sent to the one we were at by mistake. Oh. Oh, and they can't find it at the other address, or the person is, are the people that the old address not like, what are they doing with it then? It's crazy. I'm gonna put this in here because I want to see something. So that's how many skeins can fit in there. So probably another 2 could fit in there. In my baskets. Now this one I went back to a single crochet. So I don't know if that made the difference, but y'all, this is the same size base as this one. This is a single crochet, and this is a half double crochet. And they're both, look, they're both the same height-ish, because I measured about 9 inches tall. Man, I cannot hold things to save my life. They're roughly about the same height in this area right here. The handles might be a little different, but the handles I did the same too. But they're completely different. Look at that. I think the half double crochet made this fatter. This is definitely a little stiffer, but not too stiff. But this is still pretty stiff though. I mean, look, it's still, they hold their shape, you know, so to speak. Funny enough, the half double crochet I did with an 8mm. The single crochet I did with a 7mm, and now I have started a third basket with a 6mm. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, can you be people of honesty and, what's the word? It's right there. People of honesty and, I don't know. Anyway, apparently when I went to like make this basket for my youngest, he was not under the impression that what he was getting was going to be this. I was like, this is a basket. What are you wanting? He doesn't know what he wants. Like, I think he wants like a bag, or I don't know, because he was like explaining it like he wants it like this thin, like this long, like almost like a rectangular bag. But then he was starting to say something about drawstringing it. I'm like, I can't drawstring a rectangular bag, really. I mean, I could. It would just look really odd. But, you know, if that's what he wants. But, I don't know. I told him, I was like, this is what a basket is. This right here. And so, I had started a rectangular piece, but I wasn't liking it. So, I frogged it out and decided to make him a round basket. And so he's liking it the bigger it gets. So he goes, it's almost big enough, because he wants this thing done like right now. So I'm like, no, dude, I need to go. Right now I'm at 10 and then an increase. I'm going to go to 12 and an increase. Good morning, Angela. Yay, Melissa. That's awesome. I can't wait to see yours. Yeah, I like the scrappiness. I have to admit, I like the scrappiness of this one. But, you know, hey, I used up all my yarn. I used up a skein of yarn to make this. Actually, I used up 2 skeins of yarn, because I used up almost a full skein of both of the colors, and I still have half of the Colorama Halo left. And you really can't tell that it got lighter. Like, it's dark gray down here, and it moves into a pretty light color up here. Like, you really can't see the fade. I think if I do the Colorama Halo again, I'm going to do a different color, because I feel like the gray kind of makes it muddied a little bit, but I still like it. It's still cute. But this is what I had left over. Yes, the candy wrapper too. Oh, hey, there's a piece of candy in there. This is what I had left over from the two things. So there's some more scraps that I could throw into a scrappy one. This one's from this one right here, the half double crochet, and this is from the new one. So I've got some scraps I could put either into my chain ball and then turn in. I'm going to try and make a basket, I think, on my chain ball. So I'll either do that or I'll just do this straight like this. This is the piece that I ripped off by accident. So I need to put a little glue on the knot just so it doesn't come undone, because I'm kind of nervous it'll come undone. Frizzy, good morning. You sent a pic of the stripes and asked if he knew what it was going to be, and he said, "Oh, where's Waldo's sweater?" Oh gosh. Well, yeah, the red and white stripes. Yeah, I can see that. Your dad is staying in the yarn. He said I have more yarn than Hobby Lobby. Well, maybe. But yeah, these are, y'all, all this yarn I'm using right now currently is all from my stash in this basket even. I just went to Hobby Lobby and bought extras of the colors because I wanted to make him a decent sized basket. And I mean, if I stick to single crochets, I'll use one skein to make another one of the baskets down there on the floor I just showed you. But like I said, I wanted to make him a good basket, a good sized basket. So I'm gonna try this one, I think, with the half double crochets with the 6mm and see if it's any tighter than this one. But I want to make it big like this one. So 821. What's 821, Melissa? You've got me all confused. I'm so confused. What are you guys doing to me? Y'all are confusing me. Did I say something? I don't remember what I said. Oh, Marianne. Oh, did she say something? It's not on here. That's what you guys are guessing. It's Marianne. What? It's not showing on here. It isn't on here, Marianne. Yeah, the last one I have from you is you sent Kendall a package to the wrong address. That was the last one on here. Well, what time does it say it's supposed to be there, Marianne? Do that again for me, and then I'll guess. Well, everybody else is guessing all this, so I'm going to guess what everybody else is not guessing. I'm going to say 8:15. Oh, do I need to go to YouTube? Okay, I'm going to open up YouTube, because it happens to me once in a while, Melissa. I don't want to be missing my Melissas. Melissa G comments. All right. Okay, here we go. Wow, I'm missing quite a bit. Yes. Okay, let me see. Let's see. You left the evidence behind. You're pretty sure that you have more. Some of my Walmarts, Lisa, I think I have more yarn though. Angela, I'll show the chain ball here in a minute. It says 8:13. What say y'all? I'm gonna say 8:15. Mama G wasn't happy I drove through that. You mean Mama Melissa. Okay, Mama Gil. Sorry. Well, hey, we made it through. Hey, my Melissa, my husband threaded me through that storm because there was 2 storms actually. He's like, you're going to come up right between 2 storms, but thank the Lord they formed into one, and I literally hit the tail end of that storm. So God watched out for me, and my husband, he used my husband to do so. So it worked out. Had I listened to my mom's boyfriend's directions to get home, probably not so much. Because he was trying to take me on highways my husband was telling me that he thought it was silly that I should come up the one highway that I did. But by the grace of God, I did go up that highway, and I stayed out of the mess. Oh, well, yes, Mama. Yes, Mama. Okay, Angela, let me get the chain ball for you. Hold on. Let me find it. Oh, sweet. It's right here in front of me. Well, hold on. Not so sweet. I gotta move stuff to get it. Give me a second. Scoop that over there. Move this over here. Take that off the top. Oh, don't lose the lid. There we go. Ah! I'll drop it. Oh, you had to go. Oh no. I hope all is well, Angela. I hope all is well. So this is my chain ball. I don't think it'll make a very big basket currently, but I think with all the extra yarn in here, I can keep adding to it and keep making the basket with it. So yeah, this is my chain ball. It's pretty big. It's got a decent size to it. So, but I have all this extra yarn in here. I literally just keep taking these scraps like this and going, boop. Oh, I need this out of here. Where are we not coming out? There we go. There's two more ball bands, y'all. Oh my gosh, these pants are a little too tight for me. Okay, all right. Do we want to work on this? I should work on my serape. I wanted to show you guys that. So here's my second panel. Turning out way different than the first one in the coloring. So I have, I don't remember what row I'm on. I want to say I'm around 9 to 10 rows left. 9 to 10 rows left on this panel. Hopefully by tomorrow I'll be able to show you guys. Although it says let's join the poncho today. I'll have to move that tomorrow maybe. I ain't joining it today. You love it so much, Frizzy, huh? Me too. I'm glad Erin convinced me to do this. No, she didn't really convince me. She just was like, that would make a really, your, like, that color would look really cool in your serape design. And I was like, you know, I think you'd be right. And she did not disappoint. You've emptied 5 totes. Nice. Wow, that's awesome. I have not emptied that much. I have not gone through that much, I'm sure. But I've got more to add to my stash of stuff here. I just love how these baskets work out like this. I'm honestly really tempted to just pull out that chain ball and start making scrappy baskets like this because I don't know how that's going to look with the basket, with the chain ball. But I'm also kind of curious to start doing that too and see what it does. I don't know. The thing is I can't add to it because I've wrapped it up the wrong way. I'm adding to it from the outside of the ball, and I didn't leave myself a center pull from the chain ball, so I don't know. I might have to rewrap it into a center pull somehow so I can add to it while I crochet from it. I don't know. You need the pattern for the basket. Well, it's not my pattern per se either, BB. So it's really, but I can. I mean, I guess I don't know if I'm changing it enough to make it mine though. To put one out there, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I want to say 8:15 for Marianne. She wants the basket when it's done. That's awesome. I love that, y'all. I love that this challenge has taken off like that. That I honestly did not think past challenging Frizzy that anybody else would make one. Even Marianne made one, y'all. That makes me happy. It might be the only one she ever makes, but that's okay. I love it. I love it. You've got a big tub of scrap yarn and you're adding to the tub. Yeah, me too. So I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do that chain ball. Like, do I want to rewrap it into a center pull? Well, I'm going to have to undo the whole thing before I can do that. I got to figure out how to do that. Ooh, you know what? I have a... Where did I put that? I have a very stiff paper towel roll, like cardboard center part. I could clip it to and then wrap it. No, that wouldn't work. But then, never mind. Good morning, Dawn. Welcome, welcome. Good morning. Melissa, I might have to fight my mama Melissa for it because I really... Actually, you know what, Melissa? You can have Julianne's. I want Rebecca's. I want the one Rebecca did. Oh, and I was noticing that the polo stripe that she made hers with, I was like, you know what? I have polo stripe. I started making that Tunisian dragon tail in it. And I was like, you know what? I'll frog that out because I'm going to make the dragon tail in something else. So, God, I'm feeling so squirrely today, guys. Like, my mind is everywhere. Like, all I'm thinking about right now is that darn chain ball. I want to I want to work on that. But I need to get this done. I need to get this done. Dawn, have you seen my my serape that I'm designing? So this is panel 2 technically, but this might actually be my front panel. I don't know, because I can use whichever one I want. It's my body and I'll cry if I want to. See this one? I'm not liking how, I mean, I like it, but I just don't like how the color changes are like this one and then this one right here. But I think this one would look better. If I can't see this, I'll be happier. So, I think I'm going to make that the back and this the front. I like this so much better so far. Now, I'm not done with this one yet, so this could potentially come back in and put like a little in it. So, but it's all the way at the very end of the cake that I'm on right now, so I'm hoping not. I'm hoping that it won't be until like right up here. Let's see. Right, Melissa? Hand them over, girls. Oh my gosh. I wanted to share something with you guys. I don't know if I did. I think I did. I found a chicken video on Facebook, and it was like, oh, but I really need this, and you're putting one in, and it really needs a friend, so you put a second one in, and then there's an excuse for putting more and more in it. I saw that, Erin. I was watching the replay of the Zoom right before I came on the live this morning. I didn't get very far into it. And I got just past Jeremy's not quite done talking yet. After you had gone, he had asked about the cotton and stuff. So I've only gotten as far as the color bleeding on his tree skirt because his mom washed it. Was there a factory knot where the blue was on the other panel? Maybe, I don't know. Oh, she's seen it because she's seen yours. Okay, awesome. Was there a factory knot where the blue was on that one? Maybe. I don't remember it. I have to go through and feel it to see. She's like, I want to lay eggs. Let me lay these eggs. Or sit on the eggs. I want to sit on the eggs. They feel completely different than the little skeins. Huh. That's so weird. I don't, it's funny because I don't buy a lot of yarn from Michaels anymore. Well, I never really have. The stuff that you had on her the other day, that was cute. I love it. I was like, I hope she clucks out of it. She hasn't clucked out of it, apparently. Karen loves to cut and tie in the rocks. Oh, they totally did that in this one, though. I had one of those. I could have sworn I had it recently. Maybe. I don't remember. Because I had to fix it, I thought. I don't know. And you knew. I don't remember where it was. I should mark them next time. Rebecca, good morning. Call it chicken math, right? Yeah, those chicken videos that I keep coming across that Marianne shares and then everybody else shares, and now Facebook says I need to see them all. So let's see. I'll have to frog this article because I just noticed it's too long on my arms, and if I keep going, I'll have to buy more yarn. If I'm, oh no, I'm sorry, baby. Oh, I hate that for you guys. I hate when it doesn't work out. It frustrates the poo out of me when it does that, and then I just does it for me, when I have to frog something myself. Then when someone has to frog something of my design, it's like, oh, I'm so sorry. It breaks my heart for you guys. I know. Yeah, Melissa, that is one yarn diet that I struggle with. It's like Frizzy and her sugar. If she has one bite, it's like, oh no, if I buy one skein, I can't buy just one. I have to buy more than one. Oh, baby, that breaks my heart. So sorry. I wish I could undo that for you. I wish I could, like, magic wand it for you. Oh. At least they're small cakes, but yet there's a lot of yardage in those cakes too, so that stinks. Because I'm looking at mine. See, this is why I got rid of the watch, but then it, like, messed up. But now I missed not having my watch on there. Oh my gosh, Melissa, I love that 4-point poncho that you're making in that hipster cotton. Love the colors. That's what got me into BB, enabled me to buy that Ferris wheel. So now I'm like, now I need hipster cotton. Scrappy rainbow basket. Yeah, Frizzy, your basket's turning out awesome. I mean, they're all turning out amazing. Y'all are doing great. I'm jelly of them. Morning workflow. Oh, look at those babies. They're so cute. Yeah, that's true, Marianne, but it still stinks. It's still stinky. Still breaks my heart when it has to happen. Yeah, if you need more yarn to finish it, then it don't count. You may have to order another roll of it to make the fringe. Oh, darn. Make sure you order, other stuff too to justify ordering the one. Because, you can't pay shipping on one little skein of yarn. Like, you have to buy a bunch to justify it. Oh, hey, look, there's a knot, Erin. I think this is the knot where I had to fix it or join it. I don't know. But I have a knot right there. But it looks like one of my knots, so I feel like I put that one there. Yeah, that's that. I think that's my knot. I feel like I just joined it. It might be me joining the new. Actually, it might be the join that I just did to join the new cake on. I think that's what it is. Why there's a knot. Go away, knot. I don't want you. No knots for me. Rainbow. Oh my gosh, I love that. Yarn math. You gotta justify the shipping, and then, if you use Marianne's link, it just helps her out even more. I mean, I would love to spend the $75, to get the free shipping, but that's just too much justification to buy one skein. But, if you order at least, like, I don't know, 6, then that makes a little more sense for the shipping. Because you got to order in 3s. Because I've heard, at least with Premier, like, most of the yarn, if you order in 3s. I know there might be some that come in more, but I think most of them come in packs of 3s before they have to pop open a bag to grab, like, the odd numbers out of. I'm going to start again because I won't be here tomorrow. So your youngest son's. Oh, well, congratulations on 5th grade graduation. Oh, you ordered yours through Walmart to not pay. Oh, hey, that works too. That works too. Yeah, as long as you're not overpaying for it, though, that's the thing. I mean, obviously, yeah, I know you're smart enough to get the steals and deals. Oh my gosh, my kids are still out, y'all. Oh, you gotta head out to the doctor, Erin. Ooh, another doctor's appointment. Well, have a good one. We'll see you later. Premier will have a big sale in July. Alrighty then. So, yarn diet until July. Yarn diet until July. Captions. Let's edit this because I'm working on the I'm working on that. Hopefully I'm not missing anything. I went back to restream because I can see myself moving. And I wonder what would happen if I mute this one and kept this one going. I think there's a little bit of a delay though. Yeah, Premier has their huge sale starting July 7th, you think? We'll see, we'll see. I need to make a lot of room for yarn before then. Although I do need to start working on Stevan's basket, the really thick I-cord baskets. I think I'm going to limit those to, like, if I do those based off commission, I'm going to do maybe 2 commissions of those a month, because those wear out my hand and arms. You'll start the strawberry after you have finished the heirloom American flag. I'm so excited about your idea of using glow-in-the-dark yarn for the start. Is going to, oh my gosh, yes, Grimmy Rita is going to look awesome. I can't wait. I'm trying to finish my serape before I start. The fur babies are asleep. Your fur babies are asleep. My kids are all still knocked out. I haven't heard nothing yet, and it's almost 8:15. I'm trying to finish my serape before I start this Grammy Rita. Like, I want to make this. I want to make this. Oh, 8:14. Dang it. I was off by 1 minute. I don't know. It's glow. Is it the Lion Brand glow in the dark? Like glow, DIY glow or something? That's what I had. No worries, Dawn. You're fine. No worries. No worries. Come and go. That's what this is. This is just a hangout. You know, I come on here every morning, hang out for 2 hours, and I get off and go do school with the kid, one of the youngest kid, and make sure the older 2 are doing their school at home over the summer. Yes, we do year-round schooling, so they take lots of breaks. They had last Friday off, so, and then they had a lot of the first week of June off, so they've had a lot of June off already. You're not on a pattern diet. This one is from Brunatical. I can never pronounce her name. Brunaticality. This is her YouTube channel as well. I put it in my Etsy shop, or not my Etsy shop, my Etsy cart, and left it there and got a coupon. So I had four patterns in my cart and couponed them all. I got a 10% off of at least 2 or 3 of them, and then one was already 40% off, so one gave me another 10% off. Like, it gave me a 50% off instead of 40. So I went ahead and got the 4 patterns. A new challenge, and I'll be trying to record vlogs and going live. That is my goal, at least, if life lets me. Woohoo, Rebecca! Yay! Okay, so what can you divulge the new challenge, or are you gonna keep that hush hush until you go live or start doing your videos? Would love to know what your new challenge would be. Is it even something that I would be interested in? You know me well enough, I think. What does she? Oh, she hasn't said yet. Good morning, Izzy. No worries. It's Monday. It's a summer Monday. It's a June Monday. My husband and middle child are headed to a baseball game this afternoon. So hopefully they stay not too hot. And I think the weather's supposed to be amazing today, though. You think I will? Well, I need to know if I need to prepare for it. Is it scrap related, stash related, like anything? Any kind of like clues? What's See, now you got me like on that one. I need to count how many rows I'm on to even see how many I have left. I haven't been using my row counter. I don't know where I set it down, so it's missing at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm on 18. So once I finish this one, I'll have 6 more rows. 6 more rows. How interesting. Yeah, that's happened to a few people. Like, for some reason, like they like accidentally get blocked somehow. It's it's all kinds. It's all the things, Rebecca. That's funny. That's too funny. Oh my gosh, my brain just won't get off the chain ball basket. Like, that's all I want to do right now. But I'm like, no. Get your serape done now. Because I want to get this done so I can get the pattern out. So that way, those of you that come across it and see it don't have to sit through hours upon hours. I mean, which I would love for you to go back and watch the replay, but also at the same time, I'm not gonna like, oh, you gotta go watch the replays. Give me all the watch time. You know, if for some reason down the road, like my videos just don't bring in the watch time that's required to keep me monetized, I won't be upset. Like, I mean, yeah, I will, but I'll be disappointed, but I won't be like, eh. It'll be kind of one of those things I'll just move on from, you know. I keep reading your comment. It's all kinds of yarn related. Well, you don't say. Local Walmart, one of the sweetest ladies ever that has worked there for years. Aww. That is sad. I was starting to read that with like all kinds of like excitedness, and then I was like, aw. That's stinky. Yeah, I had a classmate from my high school graduation class. I'm trying to figure out how to, basically got killed in a farming accident last week. His memorial service is today. So, and I don't remember the guy like in my class at all. I know like my class was so small and town was so small that it seemed like every class had like the same name, last names almost, but from different families and things, you know, different offshoots of the same last name. So it was like, yeah, very German little town. And so all the last names were German and, well, not all, but, you know, most of them. Oh, there's a knot there. Oh, I think that's the knot I just did. Never mind. Yeah, Kendall's wanting to know what, I don't know if you answered her, Grammy Rita, but she's wanting to know what yarn you used for the glow in the dark, because she's trying to get that for hers, I think. Let's see if you answered her in case I'm talking too late. Excuse me. Yeah, there's a bit of delay on the video on YouTube. Otherwise, I'd keep that up. It's weird. I like the video here on Restream. It's showing me live. Like, as I'm moving, it's showing, you know, I can see it. Okay, once I finish this row, I'll have 6 more left. That means I'll work on this later, because 6 more rows won't take me that long, and I don't want to spend the whole 2 hours working on this. Although, if I were to sit here and not talk and just listen to some music or something, I could probably finish the 6 in about 2 hours, maybe. Let's see. It eats yarn. What kind of like stitch and stuff is it using? I think did I buy that one? No. I don't think I did. I know I bought two. I bought 2 bags and 2 Stars and Stripes bags and a blanket and the hook case. I'll show you guys what I got. Angela's on Discord. Nice. So here you go. I bought this blanket. It's a hand jan. It's a something mosaic where you don't have yarn tails is all I remember, I think. And then the hook case. And then I bought these 2 tote bags. Well, hello. Good morning. Yeah, I haven't prepared it at all because I don't know. I got in a rush to come down here. Give me just a minute. I don't know if you guys heard that. He went, ahem. My youngest is finally up. I'm going to go turn the TV on for him. I will be back. Y'all don't have too much fun without me. Let me turn this on real quick. All right, by the time I get up there, the TV should be loaded and all that. I just need to turn the channel on for him. Okay, that took longer than I wanted to because the TV was moving slow. Let's see. Let's see, you guys, at least on here, on Restream, I'm not seeing much. It uses a different strip for every stripe. Wow. Put in and put away. Nice, Marianne. You are, I guess, you know, small grocery orders definitely don't take long to put away. Although I could get a pretty large order put away pretty quick. It doesn't take me too. When I fill the back end of my SUV up, 10, 15 minutes, I have mine put away too. I mean, if you know where it goes, you know where it goes. Yes. Yep. Kiddos first, of course. He asked how you guys liked the colors of his basket. He's like, are they liking the colors of my basket? I said, yeah, they like it. He goes, what are they saying specifically? I'm like, they like it? I mean, oh, yeah. You're like, come on, I just want to know what's going on. I feel like I need to rearrange my camera a little bit. I might move it back down to the corner. I don't know. I have it moved into the middle of the desk. I don't know where I want to put all this stuff on my desk. I wonder what view would be like if I moved it to the other side of that. You don't mind. I love that, Melissa. That you guys are so awesome. And I hope I never do anything to upset any of you guys. Like I said, I don't like to upset people, so it makes me feel bad if I do. It's always unintentional, I promise. Because I learned, well, I shouldn't say I learned it because I've known this for a long time, but it was definitely very apparent to me yesterday that sometimes my mouth speaks before my brain. And then I go, that was not what was meant to come out. Yeah. River gets her haircut today. You're using loops and threads, soft classic for the stripes, which is giving awesome stitch definition. That is so cool. And red heart for the blue field. With the new fridge, I need to adjust what I buy that has to go in because it's smaller than the camper fridge. Really? Everyone had a great weekend. We had a Spider-Man series binge. Oh my gosh. Spider-Man's awesome though. Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Spider-Man. My youngest, I mean, he likes Spider-Man, but he doesn't like to watch the movies. He's not a big movie kid. He hates it when the movies get turned on. Not Spider-Man movies specifically, but just any movie. But then his thing is he'll go and stand, so his bedroom, so there's a hallway where his bedroom, the bathroom, and our bedroom is. It's a short little hallway. It's not very big. It's 7 feet long or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, his door is right across from the doorway into the hallway. And what he'll do is he'll stand at the door jamb of the hallway and just stand there watching the movie from but still kind of close to his bedroom. And it's like, dude, come sit with us and you could be comfortable. But he would rather stand there and watch it than come sit with us. That's his way of boycotting watching the movie. It's like, dude, you're still watching it. You're just standing instead of sitting with us. It cracks me up. Surrounded by the XY chromosome. Yeah, he's so silly. Though some movies he will actually go and sit with us with. Not all of them, but now if it's the what he calls the Bowser movies, if you know which ones I am talking about, then he'll come and watch those. He'll watch the Sonic movies with us. Oh, I think for the most part. Sometimes he'll come and sit and watch those. But yeah, it's very like he's very picky on which ones he sits and watches. But then if he doesn't want to watch it and he is like adamant about not watching it, he will go stand by his room and watch it. Oh, cool, Rebecca. That's awesome. I love that, Melissa. All those names. Those are pretty names. Magnolia is my favorite. Magnolia Belle. Oof, I love that. Beauty and the Beast was my favorite Disney movie. One of my favorites. And yeah, Belle, my favorite Disney princess probably because of that. And then Magnolia just reminds me of Magnolia in the from the South, magnolia trees, and I love the magnolia trees. I came across the picture that I was trying to tell you guys about where my grandma's holding a magnolia flower against her black shirt. It's so pretty. Interview with the Vampire, and now the Vampire Lestat. On the Wii. You know, Melissa, I think I'm good at a lot of those sports on the Wii. At least it used to be. I don't have the Wii anymore. I haven't had it in a long time. The old lady arms were tied by the end. Oh, I bet so. A whole different muscle group that you had to use there. You use the red from your stash in the Hobby Lobby because there's no Michaels close to you. Eh. You know, Michaels has the loops and threads. I like it, but I don't know. The Hobby Lobby's just my store. See, I'm liking the way this one is, I think. Every time I drape this over me, I'm like, I can't wait to wear this thing. So I hope it works out when I go to sew it together. I really do. Okay. How should I do this? Because I want to make this. I want to make this to where I can center pull this chain ball. Do I get another bucket to like undo it into and then rewind it, or what do you guys think I should do here? I don't know. I got all this yarn I need to take out though and join onto it, or start a new ball. I think I'm gonna start a new one just because this one's so big. Did I weigh this yet? I can't remember. Excuse me. Okay, there can't be that much pulled off of there. What in the world? Is it ever going to stop? Where's it coming from? I feel like it's got all that. But I still got to add to it apparently. Didn't finish it. Oh no. What was I using on this? A 6? I thought I let the hook in here with it. Maybe not. No, I did. It's right there. I don't know. I have enough to make another basket out of all this. I honestly am tempted to just work a basket with what's in here and just run multiple strands together out of here. Or do I don't know. What should I do? Oh, Kendall, have a great day. Sorry, I almost missed you. If I missed you, I'm sorry. You used to shoot all the time when you were younger, and we didn't have bunches of kids, but it's been 30, so I'm working back into it. Cool. You have purple magnolias, Melissa? I need pictures. I need pictures. Only white ones. Same here, Grammy Reed. I'm like, purple magnolias? I need pictures. Japanese magnolia. Ooh. Are they tiny magnolias or are they big ones? Oh, I can't wait to see that, Melissa. Okay, so I want to put a poll out there. What should I do? Make a basket from the chain, or I've got enough like scrappies in here that I didn't realize I had all that. Like this is stuff I'm going to frog into scraps, and then I just make like a triple stranded basket. Yeah, we need pictures. I don't know when the magnolias bloom. I don't remember what time of the year it was when I saw them, so not as big as the white ones. Okay. I'm excited to see them. I mean, I could Google it, but I want to see Melissa's. Melissa's would be better. Hold on a second. You were totally thinking of making a basket with your chain ball. Okay, well then I'm gonna make a basket. But see, the thing is I have my chain wrapped around the outside, and I want to start using it to make a basket. So, but I think I'm gonna need more than this. I don't think this is gonna make a big basket. I'm going based off of my knowledge that I've had from these, because this I-cord does not go very far. And I feel like this is going to be very similar. Not the same, but similar. I think it's going to go about maybe one more extra, like, so like for a whole skein of yarn, like this would get me a few rounds of I-cord. I'm thinking this will get me a few extra rounds on top of that. I just want to start using it, and then I can just keep adding to the chain as I go. So I'm like, I need to get to the center of my chain ball. So I think what I need to do is probably finish the yarn that I have on here and like clip it off somehow so it doesn't come unraveled, and then undo my chain ball and rewrap it the other, like, so I want to make it to where I can keep adding to it as I'm making the basket if I need to. You know what I'm saying? Like I would have to chain up a bunch of stuff, then add more to the basket. Chain up a bunch of stuff, and then keep adding to the basket. The magnolias have come and gone for you already? Huh. Good morning, Tara. I'm going to say Tara. If I'm not saying that right, let me know. I think that's what I'm going to do. Actually, I think, yeah. All right. I'm going to put this in here. Get this out of my way for a second. Do I have any empty baskets? Yes, I do. Okay. I'm going to add to this chain ball what I have here. Oh, good morning. I'm just going to add this real quick, and then I'll undo the chain ball. So that way I can... That's a challenge. How are you drawing the yarn in your chain ball? I'm using the same method that for any yarn. At any project anywhere, I do the magic knot. So I just had one on here visible. Right here. That right there, that's a little knot right there. That's my magic knot. So when I get done with a yarn, I just add the yarn onto the end with the magic knot, trim it down, trim the tails down, and keep going. Tara. Tara? It's evening over there. Well, it's morning here, and there's a friend of ours on the YouTube streets. Her name's Marty, Flossom Crochet. She hasn't been on in a while, but she always said good morning no matter what time of the day it was, anywhere in the world, because hearing good morning sunshine just eluded happy emotions in everybody. So So yes. But good evening and good morning. Just start a new chain ball. This is true. But I'm gonna finish this one because I'm almost to the end of this yarn I was adding, so, and it's a color changing yarn anyways. I'm gonna finish adding this one at least. And then, yeah, I'm gonna undo my chain ball. I wanna start crocheting from it. My youngest kid's gonna be like, excuse me. He has pestered the poo out of me to make his basket. I'm like, dude, like, I had 2 baskets to finish before I got to his. And I was still on basket number 1, and he's like, are you gonna work on mine? I said, when I get done with the 2 baskets that I'm working on, that I have planned. And I got to the second one, it was about halfway done. Are you gonna work on my basket? I said, I'm still working on baskets. We'll get to yours when I'm done with this one. Nice. Which yarn am I using again? On this chain ball right now, this is all scrap yarn. So I'm taking scraps and adding to it. So it's all kinds of yarn. You'll get another picture once it does open. Ooh, that's so pretty. That's a small tree too. So pretty, Melissa. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing. I hope you enjoy it here. I mean, this is all we do is I just come on here and work on things that I'm working on and challenge people to make things. So I challenged one person to make a basket. Well, and now I've challenged 2 people, and then multiple other people are making scrappy baskets. So, if you don't have a lot of scraps, you can use your stash, brand new yarn, it doesn't matter. We're just on a stash busting, scrap busting, mission to make room for new yarn. It is, yep. Yarn basket toys. Ooh, I can't wait, Rebecca, to see you doing stuff on your channel. It's been a long time waiting. A long time coming, I should say. You do enjoy it? That's awesome. Yep. Another way to use up your scraps is to make I-cord and then make baskets out of I-cord. You want an arm workout? That's another idea. So it takes a lot of yarn to get this far. It takes a full skein of yarn just to get the 4 rows on that thing, I think. Or was that a full skein? I can't remember. But it takes a full skein of yarn. I think I got like 73 feet out of, I think. 24 yards in a full skein of yarn into I-cord. Something like that, roughly. You tried making one and failed. Oh no. Yep, I can't wait, Rebecca. Can't wait. I knew you said that once you stopped working and retired, you were going to. That felt like so long ago. I can't believe that was only in the last 2 years that you even mentioned that. I mean, it feels, I love the fact when I can say that it feels like this community, have been friends for so long that it doesn't feel like it's only been 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I've known a lot of you for a very long time. And I love that, I love that I have that relationship with a lot of you. And I hope I never ruin that for you guys. Frizzy, here, we'll compare because I have a basket I'm working on with 3 strands. So let me see if I can not lose my stitches here. I would, you know, I would say so. Pretty close. I mean, actually, the 3 strands might be slightly thicker. I don't know. Actually, I mean, when you set them side by side, it's thicker, but like you're actually holding them kind of grouped up like this. So let me see if I can set this. Ah! My chain ball has a hat. All right, so you know, if you set them side by side like this, it's thicker. But like when you're working with them, you're working with them like this, where they're kind of like tubed up. So I would say they're about the same. I mean, the chain ball might be slightly thicker because it has the chain, that thickness to it. And this is a little bit squishier, the 3 strands. You can get them a little bit squishy, like tighter together. But I mean, they seem, when I pull them tight like this, they seem about the same to me. You know, like, I mean, you're not going to have the 3 separate strands, but you're going to have the thickness of the 3 strands, if that makes sense. I think they're going to be very similar. Not the same, but similar. Let's see. Okay, camera, chill. Let's see. You're inspirational for me. I'm going to start a chain ball soon, but I'm thinking of a different ball for each type of yarn to use for my... Okay. That works too. I was thinking about doing a blanket with the chain, but after having done this, I feel like it's going to be too thick, and then you're going to have to be like using a 20 millimeter hook just to get any somewhat drape to it, because this 15 millimeter is still makes it thick, and that's huge. So yeah, it's going to take a very large hook to get drape, at least on the I-cord. Excuse me. With the chain ball, I don't know. Let's see. So Rebecca, I think you're agreeing with me, right? Are you guys agreeing with me that they're similar? Yeah, I think they're very similar. Have you tried Betty McNick's? I have not done Betty McNick's 6-day star blanket, but I've made 2 star blankets in the past. I made Bag O' Days. She had a star blanket, but then the most recent one I did was One the Yarn Addict's Nova Crest 13-point star blanket that he has. Those are the 2 star blankets that I've made recently in the last 2 years. I might have made one before. I feel like I've done it before, but I don't know. I feel like I've made another star blanket before that one, before the Bag O' Day one. But I still have the Bag O' Day one because it's not a size that I can donate. It's a big blanket. It's got bobbles, little popcorn bobble thingies, like fringe off of it. It's kind of cool. Let's see. So yeah. But no, I've heard of that star blanket. It's gone around the YouTube streets for a very long time. Yeah, that blanket's been around for a while. And she's got I think she's got different variations of it too, or other people have different variations of the 6-day star blanket. It's, from what I understand, it's not a blanket you can literally get done. She might be able to get it done in 6 days, and some people might be able to get it done in 6 days, but like you put 6 days of work worth into it is what I'm understanding from somebody else that I follow. she was able to make, she loves that pattern too, and she uses it quite often. Nina's Knots Crochet is her channel. Hey, don't know that I watched any of her videos last week. Need to catch up on some of her videos. I am done chaining. I just want to cut this yarn off and be like, can I just be done? It just keeps going. And this color is just not stopping. I just want to be done with this chain. This yarn, anyway. This is partly why with this chain ball I've like not been putting too much work onto it, because it's just chaining and it just, I don't know. I try to put like a color on and be done with it, you know, but this one just keeps going. And going, and going, and going, and going, and going, and going. It's the never-ending yarn. But, you know, Grammy Rita, I said I was going to do a bag next after the serape. I'm pretty sure I've done that now with my bag skits. Although I think you're waiting on me to do the waffle stitch one. Which we'll do that soon. I think what we'll do, because you guys want to do, you're waiting till after the heirloom blanket to do the serape. Do you think, no, I don't know. Well, I mean, maybe you are fast. I was going to say, do you think you can get the serape done and the blanket done by, let's see, I need a calendar. My chat wasn't moving. I'm sure if it'll make a bigger bag skit. The one you're making, yeah. I think the yarn size will definitely make a difference. Isn't big awesome? I mean, one of her star blankets. Superstar and star. I think for the chain ball, you should do a regular bag instead of a bag skit. Baskets are more yarn eating. Do a regular bag instead of a basket. I don't know. All right, so the 4th of July is a Thursday, so no, sorry, that was the 4th of June. Hold on, the 4th of July is on the Tuesday, no. On a Saturday, okay, so the 4th is on a Saturday, so I don't have to worry about that. The 6th, July 6th. Would that be okay for starting the, ooh, camera's having a hissy fit this morning, for the waffle basket, the waffle stitch bag. July 6th, or starting in July. I don't know what I'm going to do for August. Maybe I'll do because this, I did not use my own pattern for this per se. I don't think. I'm not going to use that as my basket pattern.
Yeah.
It's right there. I'll work on it in a minute.
Perfect.
It's going to get a little bigger. I'm going to go just like this much bigger all the way around it.
One more.
2 more rounds, and then I go up the side. All right. I love you. I'm going to make it like this so you can carry your stuff in it.
Oh, yes, it would be great. Wow.
Yeah. Okay. I got the approval. This one I use half double crochet, so but this was Rebecca's idea, so again, not technically my idea. So I'm like, I don't know if I could put a pattern out for this, if that makes sense. I don't know. The camera needs to chill out, right? Chill out, camera. It's a webcam, so it's not the greatest, but it's a business webcam, so it's meant for like business Zoom meetings and stuff, not streaming live on YouTube. But you know what? My husband does not feel the need to upgrade me, nor, I mean, yes, I would love to be upgraded, but I think it does well when I watch back my videos from time to time. And by the way, I watched back my last Friday one with my kids screwing with me, and like I apologize if I offended anybody with the way I talk to my kids. I'm so sorry. They bring out the worst in me sometimes, and I regret it. So like, but when I watch back things, I'm like, yeah, it doesn't sound too bad, because sometimes the camera and microphone is weird. Seal of approval. I know he went. He's so funny. But yeah, for the basket, I'm trying to figure out a pattern, maybe come up in my head with like a stitch that I can use that gives us a nice sturdy wall of the basket, but then not too holy, and it still gives us this kind of a basket where it's like flowy, but still kind of keeps its shape, if that makes sense. Yeah, but like I'm trying to, be better about my words around my kids. Hold on, what yarn did she say? Bulky wool and acrylic blend is good for the star blanket because it's easy to whip up then. Oh, okay. Bulky wool and acrylic. I'll have to remember that. Yeah. I don't do well with like wools that, if it's an itchy, like if it's a rough wool, I don't do well with those. Like this is Red Heart that I'm currently chaining right now, and I'm like, ugh. Some Red Hearts are okay, some are not. And this is one of those Red Hearts where it's definitely got a lot of stiffening agent in it, and it needs to be washed. So thankfully it's going to go in a basket though. So anyway, all right, so I'm getting close to the end of this yarn. Thank the Lord. Yes. It's always nice to get advice from the younger crowd, us helps us older peeps learn new things, I never would have thought of that kind of thing. Things are always changing. The bag that you show reminds me of the carpet bags of, I know, right, Kirby? This one gave me vintage vibes, like seriously, serious vintage vibes when I was making it. Like the colors. I love that one. I really like it. You don't normally like Red Heart. I know, right? Some Red Heart is just a pain in the tushy. And somehow I got a knot right here. But some Red Heart's not bad. This was just one of those skeins that just was rough. Had a lot of stiffening agent in it. So, but it's not going to get washed out because it's going to be in a basket. Although these baskets, you know, if made with the right yarns and they don't like mess up when you wash them, you could, in theory, throw them in the washer, but just air dry them. You know, throw them in the cold setting, maybe delicate, I don't know. Just, you know, a light wash, and then just figure out a way to air dry it without it losing it too much of its shape and things. Excuse me. Oh, missing stuff. Especially the bottom. I know. Apparently you're saying that on purpose because you know I was not loving the colors on the bottom. You know that. And I'm glad you guys like it. I really am. I really am. So did I read that right, Tara? You're 12 years old? That's cool. You're a little young duckling. Little young duckling. So we'll have to remember that when we see you in here. Let us know that you're in here because sometimes the topics can get a little adult heavy. So we'll make sure we're not talking too adultish around, you know. Oh, international shipping. Oh, yeah. Oh, you live internationally. Cool. Okay. Working on a horse, Angela. Yay. Okay. So I'm clipping the end of my yarn here. So I'm going to undo this into a basket. I'm going to go find me a basket. Actually, I'm going to dump this one out and just use this so I don't go very far. I'm just going to dump this contents. Oh, I don't want to take more stuff out of another basket. Actually, yeah, I'll do it in here. Oh. I'm going to use my other basket to do this. There we go. It works. Nice little scrappy basket for our scraps. Although this isn't really scrappies. These are full skeins. You're the same age as I think she said she was 12. She'll have to clarify that for me. But I thought I saw that. Okay. Take that clippy out because that was holding it. I just gotta find a right here is like 2 little finger holes I left for myself from the last time I held it. Although that's not gonna work because I gotta move because when I wrapped it, just come off of there. Yep, I have a 12-year-old as well. I think I can't remember, Frizzy. When is James's birthday again? What month? Is it November or October? I can't remember. You're 12? Okay. There's gotta be a faster way to do this. Where do you, I mean, I'm not gonna ask because you're not supposed to do that. So don't give away your information on where you live. I was about to ask that, but you're not an adult, so don't tell me because my brain forgets that quickly. So keep your personal information to your, do not tell anybody where you live. Yeah, don't do any of that. Because I want to use the center. I want to start so I can keep making the basket from the part that I was chaining, the end that I was chaining on, that's the part I want to keep adding yarn to as my basket gets bigger. Because this is not going to go very far. At least I don't think. So, and it's just nicely piling up in here, so. And you guys will get to see all the stuff, all the colors and stuff I put on here. Your internet's making you mad. I'm sorry. November. Is he turning 12 this year, or is he already 12, Frizzy? The one who told you were 99 just turned 8 yesterday? Oh my gosh. Really? That's so fun. No, it could be Restream, not YouTube. That's so annoying. And it could be my internet too. Oh my gosh, stop it. That's why I suggested when you're making a lot of work. Oh, I really don't mind this. Doesn't feel like a lot of work to me. I'm just undoing a chain ball. He's turning 13. So is mine. Okay, that's so cool. They're the same age then. Almost exactly, because his is in November too. At the very tail end. He's the one I'm making the blanket for. Your turn. Oh, wow, that's so cool, Tara. How cool is that? Okay, this just needs to be lower, and then I can go faster. Stay in the bucket. Marion, you know I ain't doing extra work for myself. It's the kind of stuff I do all day long. You know that. I do everything differently than everybody else, so. And it's not, I'm almost done with this thing. Like, it's, yeah. There's not much here, so. The 13th. Yeah, he's only 2 weeks older than mine, Frizzy. That's so fun. Well, have a great Monday, Marianne. Have a great Monday. Okay, bye. How do you change color in the chain? It's just me adding. I just add a color on. I'm not doing it in any specific order. I'm just putting, like, when I finish a color, I find a new color in my scraps and add it on. I mean, I'm trying to keep like different colors away from each other and stuff, but when I first started this chain ball, I had a lot of colors that were similar, so the colors might be getting closer to that. So I'm trying not to be like color controlling with it. I'm just, other than just trying to keep colors away from each other, you know, like similar colors. So you can type E, so your hair has been wonky and not finding you. Oh, I use what's called a magic knot. If you search it on YouTube, or I don't know if Instagram has it or not, but videos of it, but it's called the magic knot, and it's where you tie the two ends onto each other, onto the either color of yarn, and you can slide the two knots together when you pull them. So there you go. There's Tara. Let's see, Tara. Sorry. I keep saying your name wrong. There you go. Looks like she's just starting on there, so you guys, she's got just a handful of people. Are you planning on doing a channel in the future, Tara? Or no? When you get older? Are you going to do a channel, share your crochet journey with the world? Yeah, Nightbot is a program that I use to help people share their channels on here. So it's just an AI bot that helps share things. Well, hello, kitty cat. She's come to say her good mornings. check out my baskets. Oh, that would look cool. What are you doing? Can you not step on my stuff, please? I don't want your tushy in my face. Luna. I wish I could make her a basket that she would actually get into, but I don't think she would. I don't have my channel later on. Fun. Well, you know what? We will be your groundbreaking subscribers, you know, your founding subscribers. So whenever you decide to come on, we'll have already been subscribed to you. So, oh my goodness, you are all kinds of lovey-dovey this morning. Don't step on the keyboard, please. Don't step on the keyboard. Are you going to go lay down in your bed yet? You're just going to keep getting pet. Oh, there we go. I didn't make it easy for her. She's got quite a bit to go around to get to her bed. She's got a little bed on my desk. Yep. If you go check out Frizzy Bee Crochet tomorrow, she comes on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Let's see. I'm trying to think. So I don't know international for yet for time wise. So Eastern time zone. She would be for the Eastern time zone of the United States. She would. Here's that same yarn I was just chaining. That same colors. Looks like an egg now. She comes on at noon Eastern, Tuesdays and Thursdays. So usually she's on about an hour and a half after I get done. So whatever time it is for you now, Frizzy Bee Crochets. Frizzy, if you're still here, share your channel again. I know you've done it a couple times already, or at least once. She goes live. She has a cat that comes on her live too. That says good morning and tries to take over the show. Mine says good morning and then goes and lays down. Here she is, probably getting ready for the day. Although your kids are almost done with school, right? Aren't they done this week? Just when you said this week, maybe. Okay. Almost done. James with the school project. Ooh, what school project was that? This is cool. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is just not even re-roll this. I'm just going to work from out of the bucket. It has stayed tight too, so it's nice and weird looking. So you're completing an assignment too? Oh no. Doesn't work well for your current. I know once the sidewalls start working up, it's like it gets kind of annoying. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this tail. Okay, I'm just gonna start working with this and see what happens. So I mean, because I have two baskets going at once every time, you know that, right? Okay, so I'm gonna do the magic ring. You know what? I think I don't know if I want to do a 6. I'm gonna go. Where is my? Of course, it's upstairs. I was gonna go with the 7mm. This might be too pointy. Or do I want to do an 8? So here's what an 8 looks like. If I pull it tight, it's like that. But if I let it loose, it's like that. So I think an 8, a 7 or 8 for me is going to work. It brings toys to the TV to play. Well, Luna is a She's a little diva, so. Yes, I do. I love Clover Moore hooks. Clover Moore's, Dots, those are my favorites. Yes, I do. You know what? The 8 is going to be the better size to use because for me, it is thick. The 6 is going to be too tight. Okay, so here, I'm glad I did this. So, yes, it's about the same thickness, but it's a stiffer yarn, if that makes sense, because it's in a chain. Because you've got it in a chain. It's different. It's stiffer, if that makes sense. Yeah, it reminds me a lot of the I-cord. And it's not like stiff that you can't, it's not workable. It's just Rebecca, a 6 millimeter is going to be way too tight, I think, at least for me. And even a 6.5. I'm using an 8 and it's already got kind of, look, it's already kind of, I don't know, until I start building up more, I'm not going to know for sure. But right now, it's got a stiffness to it. Let's see if your electric wheelchair. 3, 6. Okay. I could probably up this one to the 8. I've seen a lot of people make baskets where they do 8 single crochets in the magic ring. But I tried that and I felt it was too tight. All right, I'm just going to stick to the 6. We're going to stick to the 6. I'm going to make this, maybe this will be a pattern for me because I don't know that anybody's done a chain ball with a basket, have they? I mean, a basket with a chain ball, have they? They are favorites of most crocheters. Yeah. I mean, everybody has their favorites. Okay, so let's see how it is to crochet into the chain because you got all those loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think this is a good size. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. So that's actually, I mean, there you go. That's what a chain ball stitching looks like. Doesn't really look too different. Steve's girl, good morning. Are you crocheting with an already created chain? What do you make with that? Well, funny enough is I started making this chain ball. When did we start these, Rebecca? You would use the 8. I'm using an 8. So I use a 6 millimeter to create the chain ball, and I'm using an 8 millimeter to crochet with the chain ball yarn. So this is my chain ball all unraveled. So it's a chain pile at the moment. Good morning, Cammie. Furls, Odyssey are good. Yep, I've got those. I've got Furl Odyssey 2s. I've got Prims. I've got Yarnologies. I need to get some bigger ones of these. I do like these, kind of, a little bit. Go back in your home. I've got Susan Bates. I've got One Big Twist before they went gone. I've got Cheapies from Amazon. I got all kinds. No worries, Cammie. Nice. I love how you do that. Yeah, they are. You can't. Oh, I'm so sorry, Cammie. So yeah. My kid's gonna hate me now because I've gotten started on this. What was I gonna say though? There was something I was gonna say, I thought, or did I say everything I was gonna say? I don't know. So anyway, Steve Squirrel, I am making a bag skit. So I'm calling them bag skits because they have like a bag feel to them, but they're still baskets because like when you set them down, I can still like, they still kind of stand up. Yes, they're still flimsy, but they still kind of keep their shape a little bit. Oh, that's cool texture. So, Rebecca, did you say, when did we start the chain balls? A couple months ago? You could do anything with them. The lady we got the idea from is made a market bag with them, where it's a really holy bag. You're using a 5mm for your chain ball. Yeah, I'm using a 6. And then using an 8 to crochet up the chain ball. So anyway, baskets, bags. I mean, you could do a blanket if you use a really big hook. You could do a rug. If you made it with cotton, you could do trivets or washcloths for the face or washcloths for the body. Really, it really isn't that stiff. I honestly probably could go down to a 7, but my 7 is upstairs. But I want mine to be stiff, but not stiff, if that makes sense. But I feel like, I don't know. You definitely, I will say though, it's a little bit blanket yarn in seeing the stitches. I mean, seeing the stitch definition. Doesn't have great stitch definition. I don't think. I'll have to show you guys, see what you guys think. Like, I don't know if the stitch definition is all that great. It kind of hides a little bit. It's definitely going to have some holes because it's a little thicker. So the holes are a little bigger. Oh, I'm sorry, Cammie. Bag skits, I know, right? It's so funny. Yeah, I can't call my poncho a serape, but I can call these baskets bag skits. But it's funny. The twist on the idea. Yeah. Yeah, just keep going. Just keep going, Cammie. Just keep going. Yep, keep pushing forward. You'll get there. We're cheering you on. We're your cheerleaders. So you love blanket yarn. I don't mind crocheting with blanket yarn. It's just, I'm just letting y'all know if you guys do this for sure. It's got kind of, you can see your stitches up here. Oh, there's something outside. The cat's all like, what? She was all standing up on her. I don't want to get off of here. I don't want to get off of here. Oh, you know what? I'm doing this wrong. I'm on 1, 1. So 1, 1, and then an increase. So 2 an increase. You got a new notebook? Sweet. Notebooks are awesome. I love notebooks. I could just have a whole room of books, notebooks, and yarn. I'd be happy. Blanket yarn's good. Yep. It is. It's not bad. I've done plenty of blanket yarn things. I'm tempted to do my waistcoat base to get rid of these holes. Tempted. Tempted. You need your friends. Aww. Wait, some more. Oh, Erin, you're fine. I'm about to get off of here anyway. I need to get off here, even though I don't want to. I was about to say I shouldn't get off. I need to. Let's see if I can do my waist. You know what? The waistcoat's probably going to be a little difficult. Like, I can't see where I'm going. Might have to do... No. Yeah. Getting started might be a pain. But the waistcoat, if you look it up, it's basically just where you go in a different spot. But it fills the holes in better. I just don't know if I'm going to end up splitting my chain or going in the right spot between the chain legs, the stitch legs. Alright, so I've done 4. This is going to be 6. Yeah, the waistcoat eliminates the holes. It's just a little difficult to see where to go. There's 8. Oh, that is not where I go. Here. You're going to put a pic on Discord now. Okie dokie. 9, 10. Alright, 2 more. Sorry. This is... The waistcoat takes a little more concentration than just going. Alright. I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but that is the waistcoat in the second round there. And the holes are a lot more eliminated. And I'm only doing this for the base. So like when I get to the side, I'll use a different stitch. I won't do the waistcoat probably. Just trying to find where the legs are here. My hook is not wanting to go in. Well, I'm actually going to have to get off of here. I homeschool my kids, so I need to make sure they're doing their work, and I need to help the youngest do his work because his requires, you know, he's only 8, so his work requires my attention. So I'm going to get him down here and get our school done, and then I can work on his basket and my baskets and bagskets. So, anyway, I hope you guys have a fantastic Monday. Let's see what Cammie's working on. Ooh, fun, Cammie. Got some fun stuff there. Anyway. Oh, Rebecca, love your basket. Your basket's looking awesome. Okay. I hope you guys have a fantastic Monday. I will see y'all back same time, same place tomorrow morning. Ooh, Checkers. Checkers is a good place to eat, Melissa. Squirrel. So yes, I hope you guys remember you are all somebody to somebody, and I'm glad that you can come here and get, you know, some relief from the world, just a little bit, and I hope you feel the love. I'll be back tomorrow. See you then. Bye.